Hello. I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome back to my channel, Movie Junkie. Today I'm reviewing Deb's House R&B. Crash Out. Crash Out. Crash Out. Which they should have called this episode Straight Jacket because Amber was on a roll with her cuckoo craziness, okay? Not only that, the last episode she got into it with Lucy Love, but this time she got it in with a different contestant, okay? Called Deja or Dacia. However you want to pronounce her name. Okay. And I'm thinking, is Amber behavior really like this? Or is the show editing her behavior to make it seem like she crazy? Because I'm like, this is too much for her to be an adult. Okay. They started off with Deb's therapy, which was very therapeutic to some of the contestants. Some shared more than others. Some stories were more sad than others. First of all, Amber started off apologizing that she didn't want to be part of that incident and how it went down that way. But she felt overwhelmed with her emotions about Lucy Love hijacking the closet space and everything. And this reminded her of her childhood of being left out with her mom. Maybe her mom wasn't a good parent to her. And this is what brought all the trauma back. So Deb starts the group with people opening up. Some stories were more sad than others. And I said these ladies were very brave to show their emotion, because if they would have asked me, they would have got nothing from me. I'm not telling you anything about me, period. Don't care. Deja starts off felt like Amber is too emotional. She should be able to turn her feelings off. It doesn't matter. We are in an industry that is not going to baby you. You cry after you have gotten success, such as win a Grammy. That's how Deja feel. And she feel like the people here is making her uncomfortable. And I agree with Deja about that. Like, I'm feeling uncomfortable too. And I'm just a viewer looking in on the show. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? I like, is everybody goddamn crazy? Everybody acting like a damn toddler. And I'm like, how old are these people? I like, we need to check the application again. Does it say they over 18 or do they say they 2 years old? Because they throwing 2-year-old transients on this show. I'm like, what the hell? They acting like they in toddlers, for God's sake.
I want to go home.
Devin opens up about her story. She is a biracial child from a white mom and a black father. In her household, she was raised like with the black culture. She feel like she's glad to be here and she has a lot to learn. And she feel like she could learn a lot because she don't know everything. Then you have Thier E, who is a recovering addict and also was a prostitute. And thank God for her father for being her support system. And thank God for a second chance. Thank God for a second chance. I know that's right. And then you had AJ. Her story was the saddest out of all of them. Because of childhood, she was raped at the age of 8 by 4 men one at a time. And her parents was addicted to pills. So they couldn't even help her. She had no one that she could go to. And I feel like that's really sad. People need to stop doing that. I do not support people harming people, taking things that does not belong to them, physically or mentally, against somebody will. People like that, I feel like they is going to suffer in hell. I said repent and sin no more. Don't take things that do not belong to you, physically, mentally, whatever. And AJ feel like she never healed from that trauma. And I think out of all of them, AJ might need the most therapy, in my opinion. God, like, that is very traumatic for a child to be 8 and to have that happen to you. Even if you was an adult, that's still a traumatic situation. Miss Debs expressed that R&B don't have meaningful in their music anymore. People are just creating garbage with no meaning, no nothing to inspire the people that listen to music. And she talks about Marvin Gaye and Teddy Pendergrass, about how they are examples of how they talked about everyday life that was going on in this world, and people as listeners can relate. And she want the ladies to do the same, so she gives them journals so they could write their pain in their journal. AJ gets her journal, and you see the video of AJ singing in her room. And I said, AJ singing in her room, she has a beautiful voice. But I don't understand why her voice don't show up when she do competition. I said maybe it's her nerves. That's why she doesn't do great in the competition. But alone in her room, I'm like, I see what Miss Deb is talking about. She do have a beautiful voice. So the ladies in the house get a video call, and it's the assistant to tell them to get ready for their next journey, and they must wear comfortable clothes because they gonna get active, okay? The ladies arrive to their next challenge, and guess who's back? Brandon Barnes. You guessed it right. I said, say what now? Say what now? Not Brandon Barnes is back. And you know Brandon Barnes, you know. He is known for saying, I could have helped your father's career. And for the firefighter scandal. Okay? And Waka Flocka was going to whip him for it. All right? If you know, you know. I couldn't believe my eyes. I said, say what now? Now Brandon Barnes back. I said, where the hell he been hiding, child? Cause he been disappeared for a long time after the firefighter scandal. Brandon Barnes is in artist development, and he will be working with vocal coach Regina Love, and they will split the contestants into 2 groups. They will do breathing exercises. They must work out and sing at the same time. I mean, nobody looks like they're in shape, including me. Okay. Regina Love starts off by having them sing hello one at a time. Hello, 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 hello. As one of the exercises. Brandon Barnes actually have on his team Kimberly, Tara E, Ashley, Daisha or Dasha, however you want to pronounce it. Okay. He had his team stretch, run, and make a fist and say, oh! And that's all I seen. So I actually like Regina Love exercise better because she had them sing hello as an exercise. Using their diaphragm is the only muscle they supposed to use and nothing else when they are singing. And I like how she had them sing Mary Had a Little Lamb, but they had to lay down and sing Mary Had a Little Lamb with holding their arm and legs up. I think Regina Love exercise was more beneficial to their singing and using breath control and working on their vocals. So I definitely think Regina Love is more experienced than Brandon Barnes, but he could definitely use this show as his resume to get him more clientele. I want to know how much Regina Love charges, because she look like she could get you in shape with your vocal lessons. On Regina Love team, you had Devin, Tara A, Audrey, Amber, AJ. AJ is the weakest out of all the contestants, in my opinion. Mary had a little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. Little lamb. Let me see. And why does it remind me of Sister Act 2 when they did the exercise? Mary had a little lamb as white as snow. The white girl didn't know Mary had a little lamb. And she was like, she might not know Mary had a little lamb. Maybe Mary has something else, a dog. And the lady sung the Lobo, which I thought was hilarious. It just reminded me of the Sister Act scene. That's all. And I think Miss Deb has a forgiving heart because she forgave Brandon from coming back. Okay. And I think that is very big that she wear her hearts on her sleeve. But I'm going to have to call Miss Deb out. She's being a hypocrite on this show. Because I feel like Amber could cry at a drop of a dime and she would coddle her. She would baby her. I'm like, girl, ain't nobody got time for that. But when AJ and things get tough for her and she want to cry, she don't want AJ to do it. I like, girl, you got to have the same energy for both. If one could drop of a dime and cry and you could coddle her, you could do the same for both. Have the same rules for both. There is no favorites over one another. I like if AJ can't do it, Amber shouldn't be able to do it because she cries the most on this show. And it's getting on my nerve. I'm sorry. I never seen somebody as an adult cry so much. I like, damn, get this lady a goddamn pill for God's sakes. An Ambien or something. She cried damn much. Like, what the hell? She always she always crying. Give this lady a damn Ambien for God's sake. Let her fucking relax. Oh, let her relax for God's sake. I'm like, it's really adults really like that in real life? I don't know. I never seen anything like this. And Daisha says she dropped out of school to win this competition. I said, girl, you better win. If you dropped out of school, child, because school is number one, but I guess the opportunity, she only got this a one of a lifetime. She decided to do it. She always go back to school. I'm guessing, but it's going to take her longer to get her degree if she don't win. So Miss Dab gives AJ the golden mic, so she is saved for elimination, and the team is happy for her. And Daisha is throwing shade because she like, yeah, she been struggling. She the weakest link out of everybody. You know, Daisha throwing shade. Okay. So they have another competition. The Regina Love and Brandon Barnes comes into the house for elimination round. And one person has to go before they get to the real challenge. And they cut Devin. They feel like she's pitchy. And this is not the first time she's done this before. What they had to do was sing A-E-I-O-U values. And they feel like Devin was the most pitchiest. And they feel like she needs a little bit more work. So they eliminated Devin. And I like Devin's attitude. I felt like it was positive. She was receptive. And she will go far with her attitude. And I feel like if she take more vocal lessons, she could be better than what she is. And may God bless her. I don't know anyone's struggles, but I say embrace your indifference. Comment down below. Do you agree with the judges' choices of Devin going home? Who do you think should have been sent home? So if the contestants write down their pain in their journal, and the assistant comes and give the contestants the MP3 player. And I'm like, they still make MP3 players? I did not know that. I used to have Apple MP3 players. I don't think Apple make that anymore, right? They don't. I don't think so. But I'm going to get me one. I'm going to get me an MP3 there. I'm going to try to find my old one and see if I can put music on it. That would be dope. Still using an MP3 player in 2025. I'm like, they still make that. So the assistant comes and say, you could switch the beat if you don't like the beat. That is a rule amongst themselves. Some of the contestants did not like this song, so they switched, which was AJ and Amber. They switched. Amber didn't like her. Her mood changed. It's like she became so sad and depressed. I'm getting sick and tired of this damn behavior with Amber on the real, though. Because it's becoming annoying at this point. And I'm like, Amber in her confession, I'm like, why she got on glasses in her confession? There's no sun in the room. There's no sun. What's up with the dark sunglasses? To me, Amber come off as a person that's making plans in her family basement to get revenge on you. I swear to God, that's the way she comes off. Yeah, I would sleep with one eye open and all doors locked and a lot of surveillance on Amber. I'm telling you, she come over crazy. I swear to God, she does. This is where the drama starts and over the switch beat. So somehow Daisha and Amber gets to talking, and Amber tells her she switched her beat, and Daisha knows that they have the same beat. And Daisha get really mad because Amber switched her beat. I'm like, what is going on? It's everybody too. It doesn't matter if Amber switched her beat. If you the best, you know you gonna bring it. Period. It doesn't matter who got the same beat. If you know you good at what you do, don't worry about what another person is doing. Do you? Why is Daisha so mad that Amber got the same beat? And then she calls Amber weak because she switched her beat. I'm like, first of all, there's a rule that they could do it. I see if they couldn't do it, then that's different. Don't get mad at Amber because she was comfortable of doing something that benefited her. Why are you mad at that? Like, come on. And then she's calling her Amber weak. I'm like, you gotta have the same energy for AJ, because AJ switched her beat too. So what are you talking about? I'm like, everybody is having amnesia. If you a pro at what you say, you ain't gonna worry about the next man. You gonna do you and handle yours and kill it at the end. Like, what is the issue? Like, what is everybody throwing tantrums and getting mad about? Like, this is getting whacked right now. I'm like, are y'all not adults or what? Cause y'all not on your grown woman shit. Like, if you ask me, to me, they not on their grown woman stuff. If you ask me, they acting like Deb got a referee or every argument all the time. Like, how can somebody work like that? So Amber is practicing and she overhears Daisha and Tara E talking about her, talking about that she's a plan. Oh, she a fake and she gonna get exposed when the time is right if you're not really about who you say you are. And Amber is don't even confront her. I'm like, why she don't confront them? I don't know. Cause I'm like, if you got something to say it to me. I would have confronted both of them in the bathroom. I'm like, you got something to say? I'm right here. Cause I would have said what I had to say to you. I'm like, you just mad cause you jealous. You just jealous cause I'm more talented than you. And stop being a hater. I would have said what I would have said, and they would have not did nothing about it. Anyway. Like, you want confrontation? Maybe Amber is not a confrontational person and she like to go and tell people about her situation so they can handle it. I don't know. I like in life that's unrealistic. You gonna get in situations, people are not gonna come to your rescue all the time. How you gonna handle situations? Go run and tell people all the time, and then Daisha was calling her, oh, I don't like people who snitch. Girl, you not even up front. Cause let me tell you something. When it came to the alpha wave stage and everybody was getting ready and they did their makeover, Miss Dad confronted people who was messing and what was said, and nobody admitted to what they said in the bathroom. Nobody raised their hand who was talking about Amber in the bathroom. I'm like, if y'all all on y'all grown women stuff, I would have admitted what I would have said. I said what I said, and I stand on what I said. And I would have told Miss Deb, stop calling her. She ain't no damn baby. She like an entitled damn brat. Like, get over it. Like, we all adults here. And I'm like, I would have said what I would have said. You would have felt how you would have felt. And I was like, what you want me to do? That's how I feel. Respect what I say. That's it. I would have not been throwing hands or fighting with nobody because I'm not going to fight with you. But I'm definitely going to express myself and stand up for myself verbally. You understand me? I come from a family. We are very outspoken. We're going to say how we feel, all right? Either you could take it or leave it. Period. And I said the ladies did their makeovers. I really didn't like their makeovers. I thought Amber's split was too damn high. And everybody just looked at plain. I thought people were supposed to look like a star. And they didn't to me. They're about to go about their everyday life. Like, what? I was like, where's the makeover? Where's the glam? Because I didn't see it. At the end of the day, I thought Amber and Daisha did good. They only showed those two performances. And then when Daisha was performing, the assistant came in and said Amber having a meltdown. I'm like, girl, I'm going to need Amber to get it together or she need to be admitted into the hospital because this is crazy. It's unrealistic to have a client like her because how is Miss Deb going to work if she have to check on her every 2 seconds? How money is going to be made when Miss Deb have to go to meetings? She got to meet new people and new clientele. Nobody bills is going to get paid and no money is going to be made. If we keep Amber as a client, I would drop her. That's just my opinion. I would eliminate Amber based on her behavior. Until she get the proper help she need, I would definitely drop her. Because to me, she's coming off as a liability. I don't know about too much about these type of things. And as an adult, I am very shocked that these adults don't know how to handle conflict resolution. How can we come to a peaceful agreement between two parties without harming one another? To me, as an adult, you should be able to handle conflict resolution. That means you know how to manage your emotions and how to communicate your needs and to be respectful of other people's needs. I thought this was a singing competition. Bring more of the singing and less of the drama. Okay? I want to see who got it. Who could win this competition. I shouldn't have to supervise you. I should be able to leave you alone and you be all right. And to me, I'm really betting on Kimberly. I want Kimberly to win this show. I really like Kimberly. She could really sing. I'm supporting her in this show. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please comment down below. Do you think Amber should be eliminated from this show due to her behavior? Who you think should win this show? Thank you.